Hey YouTube, what's up with you this morning? With me, I woke up to snow and we just don't get snow in London very much. It's very unusual before Christmas. And of course, London has ground to a halt already. Meanwhile, back at the DNW auction, which is next week, I thought I'd show you some lots from the auction, which are really interesting, being American coins. I don't get a chance very often to show beautiful old American coins on my channel, and I've got three here for you that I particularly picked out of the auction. So this one is a very, very early dollar, and this is the flowing hair variety of dollar. All of these are damn expensive coins, even the ones like this one that have a nasty black mark across the front of them. But a lot of the ones you see around, you don't see very many around at all, but if the ones you do see, often you can't even see the face on them, they're so worn away. But this particular one was obviously beloved of a guy who had the initial H, which he decided to scrawl all over this coin, well, right over the eagle. But it's still a very beautiful coin, and it's still, even though it is a details coin, clearly, it's still something which is a really nice coin to have in a collection if you're, of moderate-ish means and don't have the money to get one that is in a kind of gradable, high gradable variety. But I particularly like this coin. I think the flowing hair just, it was only produced for 2 years, and it's just a very beautiful design. It's got a very peaceful, lovely look to it. So the flowing hair dollar, 1794, 1795, two main varieties. So if you look below the eagle, below the eagle's wing, you'll either see 2 leaves or 3 leaves, and the 2-leaf variety is slightly more expensive, and this one you can see here is a 3-leaf variety. And it's also got some pretty cool writing on the rim as well, which I really like, and just took a little bit of extra video for that. Moving on, we have another dollar. This one is a 1796 dollar, and there's a few varieties on this. This one is small date, large letters, and they don't know whether this coin has got artificial toning on it. It might very well do. I don't know. One of you guys maybe could be a bit more of an expert when it comes to toning on coins. It looks a bit kind of matte and flat, and I don't know whether that maybe would make it more like artificial toning or just toning through age. But it's still an expensive coin. It's the second dollar type. Still very beautiful coin, and still one that I would very much like to have in my small collection of American coins. And it's one of those things where it's the kind of coin, if you had a little bit of money and you wanted to start building a typeset of US dollars, you probably buy a coin like this. We'll see what the book has to say about this coin and the different varieties. This one again is not exactly common, so they produced this up to 1804. The draped head variety. You can see here the different small date format, the large date format, small letters and large letters, and all the different permutations of price. And it's a little bit like pandas, isn't it? Large date, small date, but obviously a little bit more significant than the average panda. So that's the 1796 draped bust variety dollar for you. Would you add this one to your collection? Does the H graffiti on it put you off? Would this be something that would go into some kind of type collection? So there was one other coin that I came across that I wanted to take a video of. I didn't take a note of the lot number, but I remember this was had a very high estimate. It's a half dime, a 1797 half dime, pretty rare coin, but it didn't have a lot of detail on it in terms of the light in the auction house, so it was quite difficult to take the video of it. So I only took a tiny little bit of footage and a couple of pictures for you. But the half dime is an interesting coin in its own right. You can see how tiny it is. There we go, 1797 half dime in fine condition, 15 stars, and estimated at £1,500 to £1,800. So that would be maybe $2,000 to $3,000 effectively as a final hammer price. Plus, of course, 20% buyer's premium. So the next one we have is, in fact, the last one as well, an 1889 cc Carson City Morgan dollar. So there's lots and lots of Morgan dollars around. I've got a few of these myself, but if you look in the big red book, they only minted 350,000 of these, and just look at the prices for these coins, up to $325,000. A MS68 got $881,000. So clearly this coin is pretty interesting from a collector's point of view and exceptional. And actually it's a really nice coin, apart from one thing, and that is that it did clearly get some kind of cleaning a while back. It's not truly glossy in terms of its cleaning, but you can tell when you hold it up to the light that there's just it's a little bit too shiny. It's a little bit shinier than you would expect, although it's not totally overt. Difficult to say whether this coin would get a cleaned grade, or whether it would grade with a real grade. Anyone who buys this coin, I think, is taking a bit of a chance that this could get detailed for cleaning, because people probably buying this kind of coin would want to be absolutely sure they're getting a kind of non-cleaned example. But it is a very rare coin. Only a few of these were made, and you've got all of that, the wonderful story in with the Carson City Mint as well. And CC coins are very, very highly sought after. I don't know whether I'd pay a massive amount of money if it was my money for this coin, but it's certainly a coin that I would love to have in my collection. Let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you would like in your collection? Has it been cleaned a little bit too much?
No, I was just wondering.